pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
Just a little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series live on JTN. Tonight we're at the Phoenix International Raceway Classic configuration with the start-finish line in the proper place. Hello and welcome. My name is JoeTowNetwork. I'm going to be your host here this evening on JTN. This, of course, is your Auto Sim 2 race preview to kick things off. Auto Sim 2, now available on Steam. Go check it out. Premier text-based motorsports simulation game on the web. It's Auto Sim 2, now available again on Steam. 110 laps tonight around this mile track here in the heart of the Arizona desert. Phoenix, Arizona, that is. 110 laps here tonight and no sound. Uh-oh. Hold on. Make sure. I've got sound on my end. Make sure you don't have the stream muted by accident. Potentially, but I do have sound coming through on my end. You're going to see qualifying results start to go across the top of your screens at home, folks. We'll get those for you here in a moment. Yeah, 110 laps. There's a obvious favorite. We'll talk about him here tonight. It's been a dominant stretch at this racetrack for this driver. No worries. But we'll talk about him as we get throughout this, as we kick off our coverage here tonight. Again, qualifying results across the top of your screens here. Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series live from Phoenix. As always, folks, we encourage you, if you haven't already, to click the like button on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. As always, we can't thank you enough for your support, for everything that you do for us here on JTN. Again, hit the like button and subscribe. You can also follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork. All those platforms shown at the top of your screen. Twitch.tv/JoeTowNetwork. Right here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Yeah, we're on all of them. And yes, we are still using the Twitter bird. Yeah, so qualifying results, you saw them. Kilojoules currently provisionally on the pole here tonight. Qualifying has concluded. Let's go ahead and read those results off for you. KJ on the pole for the time of 27.653 seconds. Who's outside? BSR Mac Daddy in the 28. Row 2 is the 193. Row 2 is the 193 of Ricky J, and the 4 is Silver Bullet. Row 3, the 66 of BSR Terry Scott, and the 088 of BSR Greg Lovell. Row number 4 tonight, the 103 of BSR Nelly, and the 86 of BSR Miller. Those are your 8 that took a time. Then 144 of BSR Magoo, the 49 of Brain Fade, the 028 of BSR Monty Keller, and the 41 of Denny Carroll. Round out your field of 12 here this evening from Phoenix. So see the trucks out there on track. See Nathan, Sean, both in chat. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday night here. Gonna chill and check out some Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series action. Remember, folks, if you want to get in on the action, bombsquadracing.net to find out more racing Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. You don't want to miss a second of that action right here on JTN. There's your pole sitter, KJ in the 029 ACDC. He's going to look to rock and roll here tonight. An interesting stat about this 029. KJ has won 4 in a row on Wednesday nights this year, and he's won 12 out of 15 overall at Phoenix. 12 out of 15 races, 12 out of 14 starts. Didn't start in one of them. He said he jinxed himself by letting us know about that stat, but that's if you're betting favorite by quite a healthy margin is going to be this 029 team here tonight. Some other players, though. Outside pole sitter Mac Daddy in the 28. Look forward to seeing how this 28 car can kind of make his way around a teammate in KJ in the 029. Miller in the 86 has been fast in practice. Didn't have the qualifying time that they were looking for with this 86 Powerade Fulton Bank team, but they are looking good so far here in happy hour. We'll keep an eye on the 86 team tonight. Nelly in the 103, always a strong run here in the trucks. See if this 103 can have a decent showing here tonight. Welcome in Rocky Gordon in chat. Hello. Denny Carroll there in the 41. Talked about him. He's starting shotgun on the field tonight. Didn't take a qualifying time. We'll watch this 41 and see if he can make his way up through the field. Always got some speed there. Everyone's got speed, though. See Terry Scott in the 66. Jagermeister. Sony Toyota. Good looking colors there. Terry Scott also having a fantastic Cup Series season. Going to look to perform well in the truck here tonight. Brain Fade and Monty Keller. 028 Monty Keller. 49 of Brain Fade. Brain's got one of the best looking trucks out there on the track with the, I believe that's a Rhino on the side of that 49 car. Truck, excuse me. And then the Morton Buildings Chevrolet of Monty Keller in the 028. They look to have another strong running here tonight. I believe we've gotten everyone. In Magoo in the 144. Looking forward to seeing what Magoo can do here tonight in this 144. Going to have a strong showing, no doubt. Twelve trucks. 10 of them get top 10s tonight. Those are good runs. No matter what league you're in. They all count the same, too. So, again, gonna be watching this one here tonight. 110 laps from the Phoenix Raceway, folks. Again, can't thank you enough, as always, for tuning in. Make sure you click the like button on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, as we're just kind of working through happy hour right now. See, KJ still out on track. I don't think I've seen anyone new join. So let's talk about KJ in this 029. Let's go on board with the driver. Maybe you can pick some stuff up here with the visor cam. Entry, you can just see visually the back end of the truck kicking out. With the way the front end's pointed. It's a trick. If you can, at home, it's hard to see the mirror through our ticker at the top, but you just kind of see this truck over-rotate just the slightest. Enough where he's still under control. You can see him wrap. It got loose there. Big save. Gonna come down pit lane. He saw that we were giving away his secrets, and he's like, I'm coming down pit road. Coming to the end of happy hour here, though. I think a lot of these drivers probably going to be pulling off, taking one swipe at the pit lane. Nelly misjudging it. Cannot afford to do that during the race. There's KJ in that 029. Magoo in the 144. Trucks lining up here on pit lane. We await the command to get engines fired from Phoenix. Drivers being called to their trucks. Hopefully they're tough trucks doing tough stuff here tonight. Again, folks, 110 laps here from the Phoenix Raceway. We await the command to get engines fired here in Phoenix.
Drivers, start your engines!
Get the command, and engines are fired here on the pit road. It's going to be Kilojoules in the 029 leading us to green. Again, going for a 13th race win here in the trucks at Phoenix and a 5th win in a row on Wednesday nights. Mac Daddy going to look to derail that in the 28. He starts to the outside. Ricky J and Silver Bullet in row number 2. Row 3, Terry Scott and Greg Lovell. Row 4, Nelly and Miller. Row 5, Magoo and Brain Fade. And rounding out your field of 12 here on row 6, the 028 of Monty Keller and the 41 of Denny Carroll. 110 laps, 110 miles. It's a short race in terms of distance. Folks, we're running about 28-second lap times, though, so these drivers, they are going to be in for a show. Sit back, relax. It's a Tough Trucks Wednesday night here on JTN. We're so glad you're joining us, and we hope to put on a show. Don't touch that search bar. Don't turn away. KJ with control. Field waits for the green. Fans on their feet. And we're underway here in Phoenix for the Boss Squad Racing Truck Series. KJ able to pull clear there off of turn number 2. Top 3 now single file. Lovell looking for 4th to the inside of Silver Bullet. Team Stop Chevrolet on the outside. They'll stay side by side through the flat turns 3 and 4. Ford truck trying to pull some momentum. Let's see if he can use it down the front. Straight away we go. Top 3 single file. Top 6 now single file. Miller going to put a stop to that. Dives to the inside of Greg Lovell into turn 1. They'll be side by side coming off of turn number 2. Saw further back. Nelly in the 103 had a moment on corner exit. 86 to the inside of the 088. 088 with the preferred line down here in turns 3 and 4. You want to run a little bit higher. You can carry and roll the momentum just a little bit better. Miller still trying to find a way. Still to the inside, a little loosey-goosey off the corner, and that's going to allow Lovell to pull away with the spot. 088 up into 5th. Field still single file back up front. KJ with the race lead. Your pole sitter facing a challenge from the 28 Mac Daddy and that Haviland Ford. He's trying to find a way to get around this 029 early. We've seen the strategies differ between these two. KJ always a little more conservative early on. It seems like the 28 not interested in any of that saving stuff. Goodyear Wranglers on these trucks tonight. These are the 2003 bodies after all. No Final Four format, Allison. No Final Four format. I believe they have one race left next week. I will confirm that for you. Field's still single file. Everyone's just playing nice with each other. Everyone's being courteous. No one wants to ruffle any feathers right now. This is an early part of this race. Kilojoules leads the points by 46 over Nelly. Feels like this one going into tonight pretty solidly in the hand of the driver of the 029. Nelly right now running back in 8th. Indy being made up next week from the summer. There's still one more race after tonight. It's a good opportunity to remind you folks at home we're great race snacks coming up for you here on JTN throughout the rest of the week. We're back here at Phoenix the next 2 nights with our friends at Bomb Squad Racing. KJ, big moment there through turns 1 and 2. He's up the hill. Here comes Mac Daddy to the inside. They'll be side by side for the lead. 28 going to take it with ease through the dog leg. KJ, some more handling woes and steering issues for the 029 team. Sounded like they thought they had them sorted out. It does not appear that that is the case. So Mac Daddy goes to the lead here after a slip up from the 029. Top 3 have broken away from the rest of the field. This 28 truck out in front. KJ starting to reel them back in a little bit. They're driving away from Ricky J in the 193. Here comes KJ looking to the inside. Big move there down the front straightaway. Dives it down into turn 1. Takes it with ease. Mac Daddy not even going to put up a fight in the 28. No, scratch that. Here's the crossover off of turn number 2. They'll be side by side into the dog leg. 28 concedes the spot. KJ back to the front. Allows Ricky J in the 193 to close back in on these top 2. We'll see if they can start to drive back away. See some of these trucks really bouncing through the corners here. Ooh, KJ, another big moment there through turn 2. Something's up with the steering on that truck. McDaddy looks back to the inside into turn 3. They'll be side by side through this set of corners. KJ going to be able to try to roll the momentum. They'll still be side by side, trying to figure out who wants to be the leader more. McDaddy takes that lap. They're still side by side. They're still side by side. How are they pulling this off? KJ loose. He's going to lose second. The handling on the 029 has gone kaput. He falls back to third. Our favorite to win the race here tonight starting to fall back and look, he's not looking invincible anymore, folks. McDaddy to the point. Ricky J now second. KJ back through to second, gets by Ricky J for the spot. Now he'll have to run back down McDaddy in the 28. Four-race win streak for the current Truck Series points leader, Kilojoules, in the 029. It's propelled him to a 46-point lead here in the late stage of the season. Looking for a 5th straight, looking for a 13th Truck Series win at Phoenix. Unprecedented what this 029 team has done here. And slideways there off of turn number 2. KJ looking to the inside here, down the back straightaway into the dog leg. 029 inside, 28 outside. They've had a couple battles here tonight already for this top spot. KJ retakes the lead. So now how many laps before something bad happens again to this 029? Because that's kind of been the story. McDaddy already looking back to the inside. Elects to get back in line down the front straightaway. They are battling for it tonight here at the front of the field. A little wobbly there, a little loosey-goosey on quarter exit 25, just about a quarter of the way into this race here. Closing in on that quarter mark. Hey, Scott's made his way up into the top 5 in the 66. It's really been your only movement here in the second half of the field. 66 team having a good run again here tonight. Running up in 5th. One driver we talked about a little bit in pre-race having some decent speed and happy hour was Miller in this 86. He struggled, so running back there in the 7th spot. Greg Lovell in the 088, we saw him make a strong run at the beginning, but has fallen into 6th. Nelly, 2nd in points, right now 8th on the racetrack. Magoo, 9th, Monty Keller, 10th, Denny Carroll, and then Brain Fade, 49 Toyota team. They are struggling here tonight. In danger of going a lap down here rather soon. Ricky J going to be looking for 2nd here down the back. We go 193 to the inside of the 28. And Ricky J takes the 2nd spot away, and that Voiles trucking forward. Brain Fade going a lap down to 2nd and 3rd place. KJ has, again, started to pull away from 2nd and 3rd. They're kind of together. Silver Bullet in the 4. Terry Scott, Greg Lovell. It feels like they're maybe even catching 2nd and 3rd place a little bit here on the back half of the run. Again, VSR Kilojoules out in front. Love to hear what your favorite AC/DC song is out there as the AC/DC Chevrolet leads the field. I'm a little partial to Thunderstruck. Upcoming races here on JTN presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. We're back live. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action from Phoenix tomorrow night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the BSR Xfinity Series heads to Phoenix on Friday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. See you double, see and triple this week here with our friends at Bomb Squad. Then on November 5th, that's Sunday, Fast Renegade Cup Series action heads to the Homestead Miami Speedway. Those races and much, much more, they're all going to be live right here only on JTN. Winding down our racing season here in 2023. Can't thank all of our partners, all of our leagues enough for their support of what we do here on JTN, for bringing us to the racetrack each and every time we get the opportunity to broadcast. There's another chance to showcase their drivers, showcase to you fans some of the great sim racing that we still have going on here in NR2003. Especially every Thursday night, we are live with our friends right here at the Bomb Squad Racing League for the Cup Series. Remember, if you want to get in on the action, you can head to bombsquadracing.net to sign up. A lot of times, they want you to run a race before you run a broadcasted race, so make sure you sign up and you race on a Wednesday in the Truck Series, or maybe the Friday before with the Xfinity cars. That way you can be part of the live experience on Thursday nights. Always like seeing new drivers out on track in any of the leagues that we're a part of. Whether it be here with Bomb Squad or friends over at Hobo, primarily on Tuesdays and Sunday nights. Friends at Fast on Sunday nights. MOT Mondays and Sundays. Of course, Maverick, which will be back in a couple more weeks for their season finale, as the first caution of the night is out. Smoke there on the front straightaway. Let's get you a replay of what happened. Greg Lovell going for a spin all by his lonesome off of turn number 4. You saw Harry Scott was getting to the inside of Silver Bullet for 4th spot. They'd run that 4 car down. Lovell just gets loose off the corner. He goes for a spin. He stopped there. Caution comes out because there's oncoming traffic. And Greg has retired from tonight's race. The first caution appears just about when we were going to need to make that first green flag pit stop of the night. We're probably about 5 to 10 laps away from needing it. I'm going to give these drivers a good opportunity. It's going to make you split the second half of this race pretty much in half. To get everyone back on even. It's going to get everyone on even footing for the first time tonight. I was going to say back on even footing, but it still feels like this 029 is the dominant truck, and that's, again, what we've seen. Full field coming down the pit lane here. KJ leading them down. Saw Magoo actually, correction, in the 144 staying out to lead a lap. Still comes off pit lane pretty much the same way they came down it. One big loser, though, was Silver Bullet. That is an awful way to describe someone's pit road experience. I apologize to the 4 team. Miller also losing a couple spots in the 86, but for the most part, front of the running order stays static. KJ out in front in the 029. So, folks, work this first caution of the night. Again, remind you, we're going to be live the next 2 nights right back here. So, this is maybe your first time tuning in. Can't thank you enough for stopping on our humble little channel. We encourage you to make sure you're subscribed if you like seeing this kind of content. If you like seeing live, online, NR2003 racing each and every week, we have it right here on JTN. Winter's coming, so if there are any leagues out there looking for some bookings, we do have a lot of availability. But again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN here this evening. Make sure if you haven't already, click the like button on the video and subscribe. "41 laps into this one here tonight of 110. And BSR kilojoules from the pole looks like the best truck. Stats would, historical stats would tell you that he is going to be the best truck. I'll look to close the deal here with 70 laps remaining from Phoenix. Ace truck pulls off. KJ with control. Fans on their feet once again. And back green we go, and we're back underway here from Phoenix. AJ able to pull away with the race lead. One truck slowed down on the bottom. It's the 41 of Denny Carroll. Saw him nose it into the inside wall. We stay green. Feel the Jewels out in front. Field single file. We keep our eyes now. Or at least put them on the battle for second. That's starting to see the 193 of Ricky J pull away from this 28. Everyone kind of giving each other more space here. Back to the lead. KJ out in front. Gonna pull some wide angle shots so we can keep an eye on things here tonight. KJ continuing to be dominant here tonight. That's what you want to do too when you're sponsoring the race here tonight. You thank KJ for helping bring us to the racetrack this evening. And kind of taking in the sights and sounds here tonight from Phoenix. Fourth, fifth, and sixth on your screen. Silver Bullet making up some time here on Nelly. Going to be looking for a pass for that fifth spot, trying to get that 4-car back inside the top 5. He's to the inside here into turn 3. Completes the pass on entry. Silver Bullet back into the top 5. Nelly falls back to 6th. And again, Nelly trying to scratch and claw his way. 46 points back. KJ probably able to lock this title up here tonight with a victory. No matter where this 103 finishes. Series goes to Indianapolis next week for the season finale. Four truck loose there on entry of 1 and 2. Gets loose again. Nelly cuts him a break. Silver Bullet looking like a real gamer in that GameStop truck. Now see Miller applying some pressure to the back. The tailgate of Nelly in the 103. That is now for 6th spot. That's where the 103 currently resides. Miller in 7th. Go, folks, join us for the first time tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you say hello while you're here. Make sure you're subscribed. We always shout folks out in chat. Rocky, Sean, Kevin, Nathan, Allison, all in chat here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Approaching halfway in this one from Phoenix. Ooh, Silver Bullet catches the wall there a little bit off of turn number 4. Mac Daddy's been able to close in a little bit on Ricky J in the 193, excuse me. Still the KJ show out in front in the 029. Now watching this battle for second. Mac Daddy, the chaser, chasing Ricky J in the 93. 193. It's going to keep doing that. He keeps running different numbers in different series. Now halfway in this one. Mac Daddy again, able to look to the inside, just not enough. See Ricky J kind of opening up the corner exit. Really taking that truck to the outside wall, something the 28 doesn't appear to be comfortable doing right now. And I've been hindering this 28 team, but now looking to the inside here into turn 1. Scratch that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ricky J going to fall back to third. Terry Scott in the 66 might see an opportunity here off of turn number 4. It won't happen, but Mac Daddy able to go back up into the second spot. And right now, 2nd through 7th all underneath a blanket. See Silver Bullet looking to the inside of Terry Scott. Wasn't able to make it work. Wasn't able to get there, rather. Terry Scott up the hill. Silver Bullet going to go on by. Nelly in the 103 now going to be side by side here down the back. Nelly looking for a spot inside the top 5. He'll take it. So Terry Scott loses 2 positions. Might be in danger of losing a 3rd. Here comes Miller in the 86 looking to the inside. Miller not able to get it done that time. Here comes the 86 once again. Thank you, Nathan. Miller still trying to find a way around the 66. You saw him get a little loose there down the back stretch. Light truck going side to side, wiggle wobbling. And now get back in line. Alright, things steadying here. Still Kilojoule's out in front. He's got a 3-second lead on the rest of the field. Dominant performance here tonight. Over halfway in this race. Feels like it's going to take a miracle for one of these other truckers to catch up to the 029. Talked at it at nauseum about how good KJ is at Phoenix. You hear other drivers constantly applauding the job the 029 team does here. Find him. There he is. Oh, we got one around. Silver Bullet slow there on the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Truck's perpendicular to the motion on the racetrack. He's backing up. He gets it back going. No caution. Pull up a replay. What happened to this Ford truck? She's gonna get loose, dive into the inside of Ricky J. Into the corner, gets loose. Never goes fully around. He's kind of out of the way of all the other truckers. So we're able to stay green. I don't think that's what you wanted if you're the 4. I don't think it's what you wanted if you're the rest of these, trucks behind the 28 either. Ricky J has lost time to Mac Daddy, so has everyone else behind him. AJ, in fact, is leaving the area code. He is checking out of the hotel. He is going to his own place. Just running away from everyone. He is running away. With KJ out in front of the field. Closing in on 40 laps to go next time by. So 29. He really turned on the afterburners on this run, folks. Getting after it now in this 029 truck. Oh, big time moment there in turn 1. AJ able to save it, gonna lose some time, and that's why you build up a big lead, folks, because you know you're having some steering issues tonight. Build yourself up a big lead, so if it does happen, you're not getting mobbed by the trucks behind you like we saw in that first run. Maybe KJ learned a lesson that it's maybe better just to push the issue here. 4.5 second lead before that stake last time around. Have to think that that lead has shrunk significantly. By significantly, it'll probably be like half a second. Not even a tenth of what it was. Closing in on those pit stops too, folks. They're inching ever so slightly. 35 laps to go next time by. Make it on fuel. I think these drivers, a lot of them will be pitting around the lap 80 mark. Mac Daddy right now in second in the 28. Ricky J, Nelly, and Terry Scott, your top 5. Miller is up into 6th. Monty Keller, Magoo, Silver Bullet in the 4. He has lost a lot of time. The spin has not helped the case for that 4 team. No caution for that spin really hurt them. And folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. I'm Joe Twansky, hosting our coverage of the Bomb Squad Racing Truck Series here live from Phoenix. Remember, if you haven't already, to click the like button on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. You can't go that extra mile. We encourage you to support us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. still twitter.com. Again, we encourage you, as always, to make sure you're following us on those other platforms. You can also make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube. Click the bell icon. You'll be notified when we go live. It's a great way to make sure you don't miss a second of the action, is to have that bell clicked. It makes your life so much easier. Remember, you can also follow us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeTowNetwork. And all great ways to help support us here on JTN. And also check out our merch store, although we're working on figuring that one out a little bit better for you folks at home. For those who want to rock, you're watching the right race, because the AC/DC Chevrolet Mr. Kilojoules has dominated this one here tonight. Continuing on his way to a 13th Truck Series win here at Phoenix in the Bomb Squad Racing League. 13, folks. 13. 1-3. Wowza. Closing in on a cycle of green flag pit stops as well, if we're so lucky. And how late this run goes, could see some strategy calls with 2 tires. Try to gain some time on this 029. From KJ, I'm taking 4. 103 and 66 now off pit lane, so I have to think that 029 should be coming here pretty quick. So same thing with the 28, and especially the 193, who is a little bit closer to those truckers that are already down on pit road. As the caution is out here, right in the middle of green flag pit stops, under 30 laps to go. Second caution of the night. Denny Carroll going for a spin. We get you a replay at home. See what happens with the 41 truck. Just gets loose on entry, catching it, hits the wall, catching it, goes for a spin. Goes around Denny Carroll. Loops it here. So leaders that had not pit, all going to come down pit lane and probably see a healthy amount of wave arounds here under this caution. Go back green with about 25, or not even 25, like low 20s, 23, 22 laps to go. Top 3 all into their boxes at relatively the same time. I think the 029 might have got into his first, despite being the... Nah, never mind. Took him a long time on the right side there on the 029. And I think they only took 2 tires. Oh no. I think KJ might have been a little too far over in his stall, folks, and that is Now what do you do? Do you come back down pit road? There's only 4 or 5 trucks on the lead lap, so track position loss really isn't going to be all that much, especially with the speed this 029 team has had. Yeah, he's going to come back down to get those left sides. So he'll lose some track position here in the short term. And it's going to make things more exciting for us up here in the booth, so hey. I think what happened, Allison, is that it was parked a little too far to the left, so they didn't try to service the left sides of that truck. There you see right side's going on. Drop down. There go the lefts. I was starting to get worried there. Left side tires on. They'll be able to come off pit road. He'll get around that 103. Nelly's a lucky dog here, so the 029 should start ahead of him. Yeah. Yeah, I think we all have at this point. That's probably the most frustrating thing in the world, too, is when you come down and take 4 tires and you end up only getting serviced for the 2. That can be so frustrating. Base truck lights are out. We'll go back green next time by. Mac Daddy with control for the restart. Ricky J there in second. Silver Bullet. Magoo. Nelly in the 103 lining up in 6th. Or 5th, excuse me. 6th. KJ Denny Carroll 7th in line on the restart. Brain Fade, Terry Scott, Miller, Monty Keller. Most of these truckers are going to be back on the lead lap. Only currently being scored a lap down, but I do believe he should get one of those laps back. Unless he's not. Could be wrong. But not going to help his championship hopes. Mac Daddy with control for the restart in the 28. Ricky J in second. Silver Bullet, Magoo. KJ, your top 5. Green flag. We're back underway in the 93. Missed a shift, and they're all going to go by him on the outside. Side by side for the second spot into turns 1 and 2. Silver Bullet on the outside. Ricky J on the inside. 93 completes the pass. Further on back, you see KJ looking to the inside of Nelly. Going to try to take this spot going into turn 3. He will. Goo falling back in the 144. KJ back up into 4th. He'll set his sights now on Silver Bullet for the 3rd spot. 22 laps to go here from Phoenix. Just 22 more miles to go here tonight from the Diamond in the Desert. 1 mile track that plays host to the NASCAR Championship weekend. Playing host to 3 straight nights of racing here on JTN, courtesy of the Bomb Squad at Racing Lease. Silver Bullet now to the inside. KJ going to try to make the pass on the outside down into turns 1 and 2 will go. They're going to still be side by side through this corner. And KJ on the outside, Silver Bullet on the inside. 1 truck around further back. That's Denny Carroll. We stay green. No one behind him. Second time that bad luck has plagued the 41 team here. 029 loose there through the center of the corner. They'll still be side by side with Silver Bullet. AJ really having to race for this 3rd spot. 4 truck doing a great job of fending him off. KJ gonna have to start getting aggressive here. Gonna be only 20 laps to go. 19 at the line. While KJ's battling this 4 truck, he's losing time to Mac Daddy in the 28. Might be time to punt on this pass. Silver Bullet up the track. KJ gives them the squeeze. They are still side by side battling for this third spot. This is incredible. AJ sends it down into turn 3 that time. Gets back on the throttle. Needs to be aggressive to try to get a nose ahead of the 4 down into turns 1 and 2. Now going to take a wide arc. Nelly up the track now in the 103. 029 and 4 going to be side by side here on exit. They are still side by side. I have no idea how they're doing it, folks, but they're doing it. 4 truck up the track. 029 up the track there through turns 3. He's way out in the marbles. Silver Bullet going to hold on to the spot. Now Nelly to the inside. They thought about being 3 wide there for a second. Miller thought for a moment, oh, he's going to slide up. Be careful. No contact. No contact. They're getting close. KJ just needs someone to cut him a break here. He'll be able to get down in line, but loses the spot to Nelly. KJ now, farthest back he's been in the field tonight, 5th. That was incredible. Track position starting to come into play here in the late stages at Phoenix. KJ looking to the inside of Nelly. Didn't have enough of a run that time down the backstretch. Gonna have to make quick work of these guys if he wants an opportunity to win the race here tonight, or might need one of those pesky yellow flags. 15 to go. Kilojoules now to the inside of Nelly. These are your 1-2 in the championship. KJ with a 46-point lead coming into tonight. Nelly trying to hold strong there on the outside in the 103. Don't think it's going to be enough. KJ goes on by. Ooh, he's loose. He is loose. He is holding on to it. He's hitting the wall. He's going around. KJ around here on the front straightaway. Collects Miller in the 86. Caution going to be out for the 3rd time here this evening. ASR Kilojoules, this race has gotten out of hand. Steering issues on the 029. It's steering. It's not even, it doesn't even seem like this truck's loose with where it's happening. Another look at it. Just washes up the track. Wow. And then Miller nowhere to go in the 86. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a gamble here. Throw some tape on the grill. Do something. Whoops. On board with Miller in the 86. You see this 029. I mean, he's loose there. Yeah, maybe he was loose and he just lost it. Trying to get everything he could. Handful. Yeah, indeed. KJ gonna have to take an end of the longest line penalty here too for causing the caution. Don't quote me on that. Race off pit road is won by Mac Daddy. Ricky J. Silver Bullet 123. Couple trucks gonna come back down the pit lane. Mac Daddy in the 28 will take us back to green. Had the second fastest truck all night long. Ricky J in the 93 gonna look to challenge him. Silver Bullet back there. Nelly now with an opportunity if he can get up to the front. In fourth, he can gain some points. On KJ in the 029, KJ of course was going for 5th win in a row here in the trucks on Wednesdays. Looking for a historic 13th win in 16 races here at Phoenix. It is going to be an exciting finish indeed, Sean. Pace truck lights are out. We'll go back green with 9 laps to go here from the Desert Diamond mile-long Phoenix Raceway. It is going to be a scramble to the end of this one, folks. How aggressive do you get? How do you find your way back to the front of the field if you're the 029? You're going to need a caution if you want to win this race. But how can you get back up inside the top 5? That's the question. If you're Nelly in the 103, how do you capitalize on this huge opportunity that you did not see coming tonight? Lining up back there in 4th. Oh, and if you're 28 and 93, how do you guys race each other? Can't make a mistake, but how do you race each other hard at the end of this race? Try not to take each other out. Sometimes drivers, they like to step over that line ever so slightly. Mac Daddy with control here for the restart in the 28. 9 laps to go. Green flag. We're back on our way here from Phoenix. Silver Bullet with a good restart. Look to the inside of Ricky J. Ricky got a better jump that time than he did the previous. Field storms off of turn number 2. Lonnie Keller to the inside of Miller. KJ going to try to get to the inside of the 028 here down into turn 3. That truck going to slide up the track. Keeping our eye on this 029. Makes up 2 spots in 1 set of corners. Now going to set his sights on Terry Scott for position. Nelly looking to the inside of Silver Bullet. 4 truck down to block, or at least cut off the momentum. Not going to even give him a chance there through the dog leg. Kilojoules inside the 66 of Terry Scott for position. They'll be side by side here down the front straightaway into turn 3. 029 big send down into the corner. 66 equally as hard. But the 029 makes it work. He'll now set his sights on Magoo for 5th. Out in front, though, it's Mac Daddy in the 28, pulling away from Ricky J in the 193. Silver Bullet, Nelly, Magoo, your top 5 right now, but here comes an angry Kilojoules. KJ again loose there on entry of turn 1. Something is wrong with that truck. Something is wrong, folks. Magoo, again, looking inside of Nelly for the 4th spot. 144, 103. They're going to be battling here on the late stages for that position. We've lost touch with Silver Bullet, who sits in 3rd. 5 laps to go. Magoo up the racetrack. Here comes KJ. He'll have a run down the back stretch. Gonna dive to the inside of the 144. Looking for that 5th spot into turn 3. He'll take it. Magoo gonna drive back to the inside, though, here off of the corner. KJ, though, with enough momentum to fend him off for now. 4 laps to go from Phoenix. And Nelly with an opportunity to make up a few points here tonight. KJ has led the lap, led the most laps. The 103, it's not led the most. Don't know if he's led a lap. That's going to be an important stat to watch here, as these two are going to be close once again on the racetrack. 3 laps to go from Phoenix. Mac Daddy out in front in the 28. Pavel and Ford, can he hold on for the victory tonight? KJ looking for 4th. AJ is trying to find a way around Nelly. 2 laps to go. He's going to have to be aggressive if he wants to get that spot away. Have to be uber aggressive if he wants to find a way around the 4. Nelly ducks low. Silver Bullet ducks low. Here comes KJ looking for the 4th spot into turn 3. They'll be side by side for the position. AJ gonna light up the back bumper. Caution's out. Race will be over. Mac Daddy gonna be your race winner here tonight. Silver Bullet gonna come home third. Ricky J in second. KJ and Nelly. Caution comes out. Race will end under yellow. And Mac Daddy gonna end the streak of kilojoules at 4. Again, this will only be the 4th time as the driver of the 029 did not win this race. That an even more remarkable stat. Ricky J giving the congratulations to the 28 rather. Is Mac Daddy gonna take it to the house? 28 team will win here tonight at the Phoenix International Raceway, penultimate race of the Truck Series season. Mac Daddy wins it at Phoenix. We'll get a replay of that last incident. It's like the 86 just pulled off track, like he blew up. You can't even see the smoke, so we're not going to show you the replay. Something happened with the 86, though. But Mac Daddy, he's your race winner. He'll get to burn it down for the fans here at Phoenix. 28 truck in victory lane once again. So the 28 truck, your race winner here tonight. Get results on your screens here at home in mere moments, folks. As always, can't thank you enough for tuning in here to JTN tonight. We again encourage you, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button on the video and subscribe. And doing so helps support us so much here on the JoeTow Network, JTN. You can also follow us on our social media at JoeTow Network, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get a word with our friends from AutoSim2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim2's Sim Mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim2. And again, folks, AutoSim2 is now available on Steam. We encourage you to go check it out. AutoSim2 now available on Steam. Let's go ahead and head down into Victory Lane and talk with the driver of the number 28, BSR Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, are you in the house?
Mac Daddy's in the house. What's up, Joe?
Hey, listen, I just watched a pretty fun little race at Phoenix, and I saw a pretty cool winner tonight. How'd you pull it off?
was KJ's pit crew did it. They forgot to put 2 tires on him. He had to go back down pit road, and the rest was history.
How stout was that 029 team tonight? I mean, it seemed like you had comparable speed there the first run, and then after that first caution, it seemed like he just went to a different level.
Yeah, the second run, I think Ricky was trying to ride a little bit to save his tires, and it was so hard to pass. And I was saying, well, I'll ride with him, and I look up, and he's gone. And then when I got around Ricky, I was able to catch up some, and that had some to do with lap vehicles, lap trucks, and catch him. And then we were running comparable speeds at the end of the run, but hell, I was still 3 seconds behind. And he had the truck to beat, hands down.
Well, and then final question, when someone's been so dominant at a race track, he's been, won the last 4 races, I believe, here on Wednesday nights. What is it like to be able to be the one to like snap that streak and kind of take that away from one of your fellow competitors?
Be honest with you, Joe, it felt pretty damn good because I think I finished second to him in them other 4 races.
So you guys aren't even, is what you're saying?
No, I still owe him a few.
Well, buddy, Mac Daddy, a big win here tonight at Phoenix. Congratulations on that. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners on the truck. Got great folks to shout out. Don't forget any of them. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
I just want to thank KJ for sponsoring the race, and I want to give thoughts and prayers to Magoo and his family for their loss. I just want to thank y'all for everything you do and the great show we had here at Bomb Squad tonight. Everything was awesome. Thank you, Evan Williams. You pulled me through. Anyway, that's all I got.
No one else? No one?
Oh, yeah. No, let me forget Pam.
There you go.
I got to thank Pam. She's in there listening. She's like, oh, Lord. And let me give a shout out to Jess. At least one of your men won tonight, baby.
Well, man, big win here tonight. Congratulations on the W, Mac Daddy. As always, a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you. And again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Mac Daddy.
BSR Mac Daddy, your race winner here tonight from Phoenix. Let's go ahead and bring in our second place finisher. He's the driver of the number 193 Voiles Trucking Ford, BSR Ricky J. Ricky, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Second place run tonight, a quiet one at that. How you feeling after this one?
I'm feeling pretty good. It was a solid car. Just wasn't quite quick enough to keep up with KJ. KJ's car was really good outside of dirty air, and so we pretty much just hung around. We just did our best to put ourselves in the right position there.
How tough is a race like tonight where it felt like, you're kind of saving the tires, riding around, as you said? How tough is it to kind of keep focused in one of these races when a lot of times, we see you guys, you're duking it out at the front of the field?
It takes a lot of focus, and it's that fine line that tracks like this where you just got to get it balanced just right in order to get the drive that you need. And didn't quite get it, but this is like KJ's favorite track, so anybody that can be ahead of KJ for any given reason at all here, it's a pretty good sign.
Well, Ricky, a big race here tonight. Second place finish. Congratulations on that. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners on the truck. Got great folks to thank. Floor is yours, buddy. You know what to do.
Just want to say thank you to you, Joe, for doing the broadcast tonight. Thank you to everyone here at BSR, Brian and Kathy Voiles for Voiles Trucking, and everybody out there watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow.
Wait, what? Are you not going to be here tomorrow?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm hoping I'm up here with you again.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I hope so too. You're fun to talk to, Ricky. Congratulations on the second place run here tonight. As always, again, it's a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you. And again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you.
We saw Ricky J, driver of the 193, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally talk with our third place finisher. He had probably one of the most interesting nights of our top three. Silver Bullet, driver of the number 4. You got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got to ask you, how did you manage to rebound after not completely spinning, but spinning and losing the track position? And how did you manage to stay focused, stay in it, rebound for a podium?
KJ told me at the beginning of the race, right before it started, and told me that I almost, the last time we were here, I almost, got placed ahead of him. And then he's like, just race the track and go about it. So I used that mentality all night. I just raced the track, and I got lucky on it when the caution came out after somewhat spinning, and then I happened to back up and then get going again. Luckily, I didn't go a lap down. But yeah, I just kept my cool and, just raced the track.
Well, you also had one of the most entertaining battles we've seen in a long time, especially here at Phoenix. You're side by side with that 029. You're side by side with KJ for felt like 10, 20 laps. I think it only ended up being like 5, 10 laps. But how much fun are battles like that where we all know how good the 029 is here, but to know that you're hanging right there with them, you're fighting them tooth and nail to try to hold on to the spot, and you hold on to the spot at the end of the day. He gives up, he loses a couple spots, has a mistake later on, and how much fun is that to be racing with those guys, having those intense battles, and being the one that prevails in those moments?
Oh, it was a blast. I even told him, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And he was like, why didn't you just give me the spot? And I was like, no. I was like, you got to earn it. So, but yeah, it was a blast. I had fun all night tonight. It was a great race.
Oh, man, a great race. Congratulations on the podium finish. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners, of course, on the truck. Got great folks to shout out and thank. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yeah, I would like to thank KJ for the broadcast. I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a great show. I'd like to thank BSR for hosting, and all the admins. Prayers to Magoo and his family for the recent loss in their family. And then I'd like to thank actually KJ for out all the years, me and him being racing together and everything, that he's helped me along the way and everything else. So it's been a great so far.
Well, man, again, congratulations on the third place finish here tonight. As always, Silver Bullet, an honor, a privilege to talk with you after these races. And again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you.
It's our Silver Bullet, driver of the number 4, your third place finisher here tonight from Phoenix. Folks, that's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. As always, we can't thank you enough for tuning in. If you want to see more, guess what? We got the next 2 nights right back here at Phoenix. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action tomorrow night, and then the Xfinity Series Friday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, both nights, right here at the Phoenix Raceway. Don't miss a second of the action right here on JTN. Remember to follow us on our social media. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all of them at JoeTowNetwork. Also, make sure you are subscribed to us right here on our YouTube. Click the bell icon to be notified anytime we go live. Big thank you to Kilojoules KJ for his sponsorship of tonight, and as well as Friday night's events that'll be live right here on JTN. With all of that being said, though, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checker. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh! Turn 4 into the trioval, Whitehill through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
Off the ride and a wrecking behind him. He has cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down, it doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won at Daytona in the 3 car.
Behind, they're going to be side by side again. Contact there between Sinner and Bordeaux for
Oh, the contact! Oakley into the wall. That's going to be Jack Healy coming to the line.
Jack Healy wins the ride